we were talking about how when we first were in bands that we were really horrible. And like our first show, real show was, I mean, we did lots of gigs in friends' basements and garages and things, but our first show ever was a contest. And I was just recounting that when we won, like I have video footage from the back of the club, and it was an over 18 show, and we were like 17, so they had a security person sit with all of our friends, and they were only allowed to stay for our performance and then the final, like when they said who won. And so there's this shaky footage from the back of the venue. I don't know who was holding it, and you can see my mom and her boyfriend at the time, and then all of our friends sort of, and then the guy goes up on the stage and he thanks all the sponsors, and then he says the winner is Sara and Tegan, because we were Sara and Tegan back then, and then but when we started getting good, we changed the name to Tegan and Sara because, well, obvious. But anyway, anyway, so
I love you, Tegan.
thanks. And so we were saying that we don't even remember our parents like being that into it or caring that much, but I guess they must have. But we were in that 17 self-absorbed stage that lasts till you're 23, and then you realize that your parents have spent tens of thousands of dollars a year on you and your whole life, and that they turn into big nerds because of you, because they don't have any time or money to get cool or stay relevant. And you owe them everything. You basically owe them 23 years because they lost 23 years. I mean, they have the gift of you if you turn yourself around and do something promising, but basically if you turn into a loser, you just lost 23 years. So anyway, and tens of thousands of dollars. 100,000 probably at that point, so. Anyway, so they say Sara and Tegan, and I was laughing because I was saying that, like, how the hell, why, I can't even remember why I was saying it was so surprising, but that we were excited, but we were mostly just like, when they announce our names, you see us, we turn to our friends and we're like, good. And then we have really long hair, and we look really geeky, and we're wearing like 30 layers, and anyway, so we walk up to the stage, and all our friends are excited, but I was saying that my mom and her boyfriend Bruce, they are the best. I'll show you what they do, it's hilarious. So they say Sara and Tegan, okay? Sara will announce it, and then I'll act out my mom. And then, but you have to imagine, Bruce does the same thing, but my mom's smaller than him, and his is louder than, anyway.